Welcome to the Bald Brad Show. In today's episode, we have State Farm, yes, the insurance company, working with an organization to give kindergartners LGBTQ books. Yes, folks, the charades are still continuing with these corporations and the school system trying to indoctrinate your children on all these gender identity theories. Now, as always, if you want to join us here at the Bald Brad Show, or heck, support a conservative, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Share this link with your friends and family all over social media. With that being said, let's jump into the article. The article reads, State Farm, the household name insurance company, has launched a program that would enlist hundreds of staff volunteers across the country to distribute LGBTQ-themed books to teachers, community centers, and libraries, explicitly targeting children as young as kindergartners. Now, this is very reminiscent of what New Jersey wants to do in the sense of incorporating gender identity theory within their curriculum to second graders and below. Now, obviously, this is not the school themselves doing it, but now you got corporations and insurance companies jumping on the bandwagon to try and indoctrinate children at the youngest age of, 5 years old to kindergartners. Absolutely nuts. In collaboration with the Gender Cool Project, State Farm aims to help diversify classroom, community center, and library bookshelves with a collection of books to help bring clarity and understanding to national conversation about being transgender, inclusive, and non-binary. Look, these kindergartners can't even pronounce these words, folks, let alone what exactly they mean, but it's not going to stop them from trying to indoctrinate them. An employee whistleblower obtained consumer research data as of January 18th, 2022. Well, quote, the project's goal is to increase representation of LGBTQ plus books and support out communities in having challenging, important, and empowering conversations with children age 5 plus. Folks, just how many of you have had just super philosophical and deep meaning conversations with a 5-year-old? You know, just as the kid's eating paste, it's good. These are the conversations you really want to be having with a 5-year-old. These are the way these people think, and it's honestly, it's nuts. These kids just need to learn the alphabet, arithmetic, and just basic concepts before trying to move on to these hard to understand theories, identities, whatever you want to call it. It's nuts that we're treating these 5-year-olds as if they're grown, full-fledged adults that can actually comprehend this stuff as if their frontal lobe is fully developed. But I guess that's too far into the scale of these leftists to understand. In the message, Soto says that State Farm is recruiting 6 agents in Florida that would be interested in participating in this unique project by receiving these books in March, then donating them to their community by the end of April. Nationwide, approximately 550 State Farm agents and employees will have the opportunity to donate this 3-book bundle to their local teacher, community center, or library of their choice, the email added, confirming that the effort will extend beyond Florida. Along with donating the books, we would encourage the agent to highlight our commitment to diversity on their social media pages. The 3-book bundle is part of the Gender Cool collection. In the book Non-Binary, a character named Gia is introduced to young readers as a transgender girl who uses she/her pronouns. When you're born, a doctor looks at you and says it's a boy or it's a girl based on your body. But gender isn't that simple. You see, when I was born, the doctor said it's a boy, but then it wasn't true. She narrates, kind of a problem, because if a doctor's saying that it's a boy, it's a boy. And again, now we're getting into trying to remove reality from actual reality and making somebody now adopt the false reality in which these books want them to adopt. So just nuts. And I hope you guys feel safe with having your kids out there reading this stuff from State Farm. But we do have a breaking news update on this, and we'll get to that in a moment right at the end of this article. Gender is how you feel in your heart and mind, but it may not match what the doctor says when you are born, it reads. The Gender Cool Project is a youth-led movement bringing positive change to the world, according to the website. The organization highlights youth spokespeople who either identify as transgender or don't conform to gender norms, called the champions, who are helping replace misinformed opinions with positive experiences meeting transgender and non-binary youth who are thriving. Let me just read that again, because it's truly astonishing the words that are utilized within this to make sense of what their reality is. Called the champions, who are helping replace misinformed opinions, meaning that your chromosomes would match what a boy is or a girl, depending on what the doctor says you are, by objective truths, by looking at your appendages and making a claim based on what that is, which can be followed up to your bone structure and also your chromosomes. But they're saying that that's misinformed opinions, and that their opinions, of which they think that they are, is the true opinion and the true reality. But we're all conspiracy theorists, folks. This is all made up. Well, beyond State Farm, GenderCool lists other major American companies as its partner and supporters, and it goes into the technology field. You also have the entertainment industry and the sports industry there. Well, GenderCool engages with corporate partners in 6 powerful ways, the website notes. With speaking events, mentorship programs, you have HR consulting and advising for parents of transgender children. The book distribution initiative was not listed, suggesting it was possibly an original innovation of State Farm. While Consumer Research, the nation's oldest consumer protection agency, is launching an advertising campaign targeting State Farm for its progressive corporate activism. Well, we have breaking news here, and this comes from Libs of TikTok. There was an email that was released because State Farm has just had a ton of pushback on this, and it says this. As of May 23rd, yesterday, coming from State Farm to their agents, it says State Farm's support of philanthropic program GenderCool has been the subject of news and customer inquiries. This program that included books about gender identity was intended to promote inclusivity. Conversations about gender and identity should happen at home with parents. Thank you. That's exactly what we've been saying this entire time. It's not for the teachers to get into. It's not for some rando to get into, not some other dude that you never met to get into. It's that your conversation should be having with your your children regarding what all this stuff's about. We don't support required curriculum in schools on this topic. We support organizations providing resources for parents to have these conversations. We no longer support that program. We will continue to explore how we can support organizations that provide tools and resources that align with our commitment to diversity and inclusion. How about you just focus on insurance? How about you just focus on protecting your clientele? But I'll tell you what, I don't feel comfortable having children being indoctrinated on books that are given or promoted by you to 5-year-olds and kindergartners. I mean, this is wild, folks, but this is how far our society's going, which is why you're seeing a positive slope in terms of how many people are identifying as transgender or part of the LGBTQ plus community. It's gone to basically like 1% to 20% in the current generation. This is wild, folks. But again, it's not going to stop these corporations, these teachers, these school systems, the entertainment industry from coming at your children at all angles to try and indoctrinate them. So you're only what, 1 or 2 people, you know, if you're a single mother, single father, or you got a 2-parent household, you're up against a lot here on trying to stop your children from being indoctrinated. I mean, the amount of stuff that's being thrown their way in the classroom, when they go to the movies, when they go to now the store, right? If they're shopping, it's coming from all angles, and you have to be aware of where it's all coming from so you can protect your son or daughter from maybe being indoctrinated into all this craziness here. Well, folks, I wanted to bring you the most up-to-date stuff on what is going on within this movement here of trying to indoctrinate your children on gender identity theories, transgender, all sorts of things. So if you always want the latest up-to-date news, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Share this link with your friends and family all over social media. And folks, I will see you later today here on The Bald Brad Show.